Okay, good evening to one and all. Now we are going to discuss some more properties. In the last sessions, last video lecture, we have seen properties of Laplace transform, and in the last property what we are discussing is initial value theorem, very important one. So now I would like to continue from the same initial value theorem property. Okay, so the initial value theorem states that it gives the initial value, the first it is x of 0 value if you know the x of s function. So it defined as x of 0, that is limit as t tends to 0, x of 0 is equal to limit as s tends to infinity s into x of s. Proof. We know the differentiation property d by ds of d by dt of x of t is equal to s into x of s minus the initial value small x of 0. Okay, so substituting that is integral 0 to infinity, taking the left hand side, integral 0 to infinity x dash of t is e power minus st dt is equal, taking the Laplace transform is equal to integral 0 to infinity x of t into e power minus st dt. So the differentiation is minus x of 0. So letting s tends to infinity on both sides, so this becomes, on left hand side becomes 0, on right hand side x of 0 comes to this part and x of 0 limit as t tends to 0 x of t is equal to limit as s tends to infinity s into x of s. It's called initial value or initial value theorem. It will calculate the initial value, that is x of 0 value, when the function x of s is known. Similarly, final value theorem, which will give the x of infinity value. So x of infinity value, limit as t tends to infinity x of t is equal to limit as s tends to 0 s into x of s. It will give the final value of the function x of t. Proof. Same by taking the same steps what we have taken in the previous derivation. Integral minus infinity plus into x dash of t into e power minus st dt is equal to integral 0 to infinity x of t into e power minus st dt. S will be outside of the integral, and limit as s tends to 0 on both sides. So left hand side s tends to 0, limit as 0 to x dash of t into e power minus st dt. Right hand side limit as s tends to 0 s into x of s minus x of 0. So left hand side letting to 0, that is e power 0 becomes 1, integral 0 to infinity x of t dt is equal to limit as s tends to 0 s into x of. So substituting this one, x dash will be there, so this is x of t, so x of infinity minus x of 0 is equal to limit as s tends to 0 s into x of s minus x of 0. X of 0 gets cancelled, it left to the x of infinity. So if x of infinity is equal to limit as s tends to 0 s into x of s. So this is called final value theorem. So these two are the theorems that are used that is the special application of Laplace transform to calculate initial and final values of a function, to estimate initial value and final values of a function. Okay, next some basic problems that are that can be solved in Laplace transform. First, we determine the Laplace transform of unit step function. So u of t is equal to 1 for t greater than 0 and equal to 0 otherwise. This is the definition of u of t function. L of u of t is integral 0 to infinity u of t into e power minus st dt. So u of t is equal to 0 to infinity. So 0 to infinity 1 into e power minus st. E power minus st by s, 0 to infinity. So 1 by s. 1 by s. And ROC is greater than 0. So u of t is Laplace transform with 1 by s. Next, we determine the Laplace transform of impulse function. Impulse function is defined at del of t equal to 1 at t equal to 0 for t not equal to 0. So limit as Laplace transform of del of t is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus st dt. But delta of t is defined at only t equal to 0. A part of t equal to 0 becomes 0. So L of t is defined at t equal to 0 only. In that the value is 1. So e power 0 is 1. So L of delta of t is Laplace transform paired with 1. ROC is entire S-plane. Next, the Laplace transform of a ramp function. Ramp function R of t equal to t for t greater than 0 and equal to 0 for t less than 0. So substituting R of t function in this equation, it becomes 0 to infinity t into e power minus st dt. Applying units by integration by parts and solving, the value is 1 by s square. So R of t is Laplace transform paired with 1 by s square, and the ROC is numerator should be greater than 0, that is ROC is entire S-plane. Laplace transform of e power minus at u of t, the exponential function. So e power minus at u of t into e power minus st. U of t is 0 to infinity. Substituting 0 to infinity e power, both the bases are common, so you can add their powers, s plus a into t. So e power minus s plus a into t by minus of s plus a, 0 to infinity, that is 1 by s plus a. E power minus a to u of t is Laplace transform pair with 1 by s plus a. ROC is s plus a greater than 0, or a real part of s is greater than a minus a. And the ROC is minus a. After that, this shaded lines are the ROC function, which is greater than minus a. Next, to find Laplace transform of e power minus at u of minus t. So previous one is e power minus at u of t. U of t, if a function is multiplied with u of t, it is right-sided function, then its ROC is right side of the pole. Similarly, the same function now multiplying with u of minus t, it is left-sided function, and the ROC is left side. So it is e power minus at u of t. E power minus, substituting this one, it becomes minus infinity to 0 minus and 1 plus a. See, both the functions are having same Laplace transform. For e power minus a to u of t also 1 by s plus a, minus e power minus a to u of minus t also 1 by s plus a. But ROC, here s plus a must be less than 0. The real part of s must be less than minus a. Then the ROC is left side of the pole. Okay. Now determine the Laplace transform of sinusoidal function, that is a sin omega naught t u of t, a cos omega naught t u of t. So first I am taking sin omega naught t and x of t, substituting a sin omega naught t u of t. U of t is again right side function. The integrations are changed from 0 to infinity, and substitute the sine function in terms of exponentials, e power j omega naught t minus e power minus j omega naught t by 2j. So substituting and solving the integral, it becomes 1 by s minus j omega minus 1 by s plus j omega. ROC is greater than 0 because there is no real part, and this is a omega naught by s square minus omega naught square. The ROC is greater, real part of s is greater than 0. So a sin omega naught t u of t is Laplace transform pair with a omega naught by sin square and cos omega naught square. Similarly, you can calculate the cos also. So cos function, substituting e power j theta plus e power minus j theta by 2j, you will have the function a into s divided by s square plus omega square. Next we will see multiplication, e power minus at into sin omega naught. So multiplying the exponential with a sine function. So sin omega naught t e power j omega naught t e power minus j omega naught t by 2j. Substituting these two here, it becomes 1 by 2j integral e power minus of a minus j omega naught t minus e power minus of a plus j omega naught t. So taking the Laplace transform on both sides. So Laplace transform of this, the first function, Laplace transform of e power minus of minus a minus j omega naught t is 1 by s plus a minus j omega naught t, 1 by s plus so a plus j omega naught t. So like that you will get this one, a plus a minus j omega 1 by s plus a plus j omega naught t. Now simplify this one and you will have the function like this. So 2 j omega by, so finally e power minus at sin omega naught t u of t is Laplace transform pair with omega by sin s plus a whole square plus omega square. ROC is greater than minus a. Similarly, cos omega naught t is s plus a by s plus a whole square plus omega square, and its ROC is greater than minus a. Determine the Laplace transform of t into e power minus a t u of t. So t into e power minus a t u of t is Laplace transform, e power minus a t u of t is Laplace transform 1 by s minus a, and t is Laplace transform pair with this one. And if you multiply time domain, if you multiply with t, you will get the same differentiation in frequency. Using this property, you can solve this problem. So minus t into x of t is d by ds of x of. We are having e power minus a t u of t is 1 by s plus a. Minus t into e power minus a t u of a is d by ds of 1 by s plus a, that is 1 by s plus a whole square minus, let the minus bring to this side, then the minus, let the minus bring to this side, so it is plus. T into e power minus a t of t is 1 by s plus a whole square. Okay. Next, find the Laplace transform of 4 e power minus 2t cos 5t minus 3 e power minus 2t sin what is its ROC. So e power minus 8 sin omega naught t is this one. E power minus 8 cos omega naught t is, we are having formula. So using that formula 5 plus sin s plus 2 whole square plus 25, because here a value is 2, omega value is 5. Here also a value is 2, omega value is 5. S plus a, that is 5 plus a by s plus a, that is s plus 2 whole square plus omega, so 21, so 25, and ROC is greater than 2. And now both, if you combine both functions, you will have the Laplace transform like this, and common ROC is this way. Find Laplace transform of hyperbolic sine and cosine functions. Sin h at e power minus plus at minus e power minus at by 2. Laplace transform of e power minus at e power minus at 1 by 2, 1 by 1 s minus a, 1 by s plus a, that is 1 by a square by s square plus a square, s square minus a square. Similarly, cos function e power plus a plus e power minus at by 2, and this function is s plus a by s minus a. So s plus a, s plus a, 2s by s square minus a square. Find the damped hyperbolic, so e power minus at cos hbt. So e power minus at into e power minus bt into e power minus bt by 2. So e power minus of a minus b, e power minus of a plus b. So taking the Laplace transform 1 by s plus a minus b, 1 by s plus a plus b. So taking the LCM, s plus a by s plus a whole square minus b square, and its ROC is greater than this b. Next, find the Laplace transform of 3 e power minus 2 to u of t minus 2 into e power minus t u of t, and mention its ROC. So this is another type of problem. So x of t equal to 3 into e power minus 2 to u of t minus 2 into e power minus 2 to u of t. Taking Laplace transform on both sides, 3 into e power minus 2t u of t minus, and so on. So u of t substitute just it becomes 3 into e power minus 2t u of t is Laplace transform paired with 3 into 3 by s plus 2, and ROC is greater than minus 2. 2 into e power minus t u of t is Laplace transform paired by 2 by s plus 1, and its ROC is greater than 1. So the common ROC is greater than minus 1. So resultant ROC is this one. Common ROC is greater than minus 1. So the resultant ROC is greater than minus 1. Important concept is problems on inverse Laplace transform. See, to calculate the inverse Laplace transform, we will directly not use the inverse Laplace transform formula, but we will convert the Laplace transform functions into standard forms. What till now we discussed some standard examples in standard form, and we will estimate the inverse Laplace function directly from the formula. But we don't use the inverse Laplace transform integral to calculate the inverse Laplace transform formula. This will be discussed in the next lecture. Thank you.